Is Bussin with the boys renewing their Barstool contract? What's been said about their return? Contract negotiations are a hot topic, especially when Barstool sports personalities are involved. The Bussin with the Boys podcast hosts Will Compton and Taylor Lewan are in the middle of negotiating a new deal with a media company. And while it might have hurt their chances to win Surviving Barstool Season 4, it also raised questions about the former NFL star's future at Barstool. Right now, the Bussin with the Boys crew is in a negotiation for a bag on the next contract, Compton shared during his Surviving Barstool confessional in January 2025. You gotta think if you're Dave Portnoy and Dan Big Cat Cats. You can't have the Bussin with the Boys guys running wild, winning $250,000. The former football player, who won Season 3 in 2024, was voted off the show shortly after his co-host Lewan, winning $250,000 and then potentially throwing the deuces to us at the end of the year. Compton continued. So my hat goes off. Tip of the cap. Dave Big Cat. Great game, boys. Compton, a former NFL linebacker, signed with the Washington Commanders as an undrafted free agent in 2013. He joined the Tennessee Titans in 2018 for 1 year before signing with the New Orleans Saints in 2019 and later the Las Vegas Raiders. He went back to the Titans for a second stint in 2020 before returning to the Raiders in late 2021. By September 2023, Compton announced his retirement from professional football. Lewan, meanwhile, was drafted as a tackle for the Titans in 2014 and remained with the organization for the duration of his career, which came to an end in 2023 after being out for the 2022 season with a knee injury. Compton spoke about the deals he and Lewan made with Barstool during an April 2024 episode of the Next Up with Adam podcast. Originally, Barstool said, "We'll go 50-50, you guys get the IP." We said no, but we'll go 60-40, and the minute we eclipse $1 million it goes up to 70/30. Our favor, the former athlete explained. They were on board with it, then I was like, I think we FNG played ourselves. Their second deal with the company was considered a competitive offer, meaning they couldn't shop their show around. Compton said he and Lewan have since made a beneficial partnership with Barstool. Me personally, I wanted to resign with Barstool. I think they are the best brand for us at this point in time, Compton said. We end up settling on a $3 million MG per year. We have the upside with that. Every dollar made after $3 million. Is Bussin with the Boys renewing their Barstool Sports contract? After Compton expressed that the Bussin with the Boys co-hosts were in the middle of contract negotiations on Surviving Barstool, Big Cat confirmed the former NFL star speculation. Dave and I didn't want Taylor or Will to win $250,000 cash on Barstool's networks and then be like, oh, by the way, we're leaving for a competitor 2 seconds later, Big Cat said during a January 2025 episode of the competition series. Portnoy spoke further about this during an episode of The Unnamed podcast that same month. During the time of filming Surviving Barstool, I thought we were going to resign them, but going in, I knew that they were evaluating, the Barstool Sports founder noted. They had an offer. They were like, we're going to look at the world, see what it is. Portnoy did not want to hand one of them $250,000 from the game win and have them leave the company. When asked during the same podcast episode if Compton and Lewan were leaving the company, Portnoy played coy. I'm gonna let them handle it how they want to handle it, he said. During the Surviving Barstool finale in January 2025, the question remained unanswered. When we played that game, I thought they were coming back to Barstool, Portnoy said. Surviving Barstool was filmed in September 2024. The contestants returned for a live finale and reunion in January 2025. Compton hinted that there's negotiating still happening with the show. The Bussin future with us has nothing to do with this show, Portnoy clarified. As of now, Bussin with the Boys podcast episodes are still being released under the Barstool name.